Hey Raiders, Lords here. Just as following up in the Unkillable Nightmare video I put up a while ago using Skullcrusher, Roshcard, and Doompriest. I've had people question me in the comments about how to set this up for Ultra Nightmare. So I figured I would just make a quick video on that. So just to start us off with Skullcrusher at 174, the biggest problem I had, because right now the clan boss is Red Affinity, is he was wanting to hit my blue people down here, Jintaro and Roshcard. So it was kind of difficult to dial him in to make him as squishy as possible. So he got really low, so the clan boss wants to kill him and get him to turn 9 for where he needs to sync up. And that was, these are roughly about the stats I was able to get him around with. 31,000 health, 2,400 defense. It really depends on the stats of the other people in your party, whether Skullcrusher is going to be targeted or not. So if you're having a hard time on different affinities getting them to target Skullcrusher, you're going to have to play with the hit points and defense a little bit to get him, tasty for the clan boss to hit. But just running through the speeds real quick. And this is auto from the get-go. You just have to set it up, and you'll see the instructions on the screen. Skullcrusher, just have him open with his A1 and then run auto. But 174 speed for Skullcrusher, your 2 DPS 179 and 177. Whichever one has the more important debuffs, have them go first if there's poisons or weakness, defense down, things like that, just to make sure it's setting up the rest of the team. Roshcard is up here at 248. For the auto for Ultra Nightmare from the start, you just want to copy what's on the screen. I have Sanction turned off just to save the debuff slots. Now, I'll be honest, this is just an example of speed, so they're not built for damage above and beyond, just to be able to showcase the video. But if you want the debuff slots there, you want to make sure to turn off the Sanction for him. Otherwise, he's just going to be using that and filling it up. And Doompriest is 188. I think I have a book in here. It's not required. She's just full auto from the start. Because Helicath exists, I also am going to put a run in here of Roshcard and then a run in here with Helicath at the end. The speeds are 100% exactly the same. The only difference in functionality is if you're using Helicath, because Helicath puts a buff on people when his shield comes off, that causes them to basically never attack Skullcrusher. Like, for the video I'm going to show, Skullcrusher was not hit once for the entire run, but between him being able to do Winds of the Pit, which is a shield, and between him being able to buff, my Jintaro tanked the entire run, especially with Skullcrusher putting out his ally protection. My DPS tanked the entire run, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but it is something that you need to be aware of when using Helicath, is he puts out that unblockable or unpreventable defense up, which will change where the boss attacks. All right, but so here comes the video.